Deadly Greek fire, the secret weapon no one can recreate. This 7th century weapon was basically ancient napalm, a terrifying flame that clung to skin and couldn't be extinguished with water. The Byzantine Empire used it to destroy enemy ships, but the recipe? Total secret. Even today, nobody knows the exact formula. In 2002, National Geographic tried recreating it using crude oil and pine resin, and managed to burn a ship to ashes in minutes, but the true mix died with its creators. The lost recipe for Damascus steel. After the Crusades, European knights came home raving about swords from the Middle East that could slice a floating handkerchief and bend without breaking. That legendary material, Damascus steel, was stronger and sharper than anything else on Earth. Scientists think it came from crucible steel, forged by melting iron with organic material, but the exact method? Still a total mystery. The Voynich manuscript, the world's most confusing book. This handwritten book from the 1400s is filled with bizarre text in an unknown language and hundreds of strange drawings, from naked women in tubes to alien-looking plants. It's been studied for over a century, and no one knows who made it or why. Some say it's an ancient Turkish dialect. Others claim it's an early Romance language. But so far, none of those theories hold up. It might just be a code we'll never crack. The Antikythera Mechanism, the ancient Greek computer. Found in a shipwreck off the coast of Greece in 1901, this complex gear-filled device dates back over 2,000 years. Scientists believe it tracked celestial movements, the moon phases, eclipses, even a lunar calendar. But here's the kicker. Nothing this advanced shows up again in history for another 1,000 years. So who built it and why? We still don't know, but it's proof that ancient engineers were geniuses. No aliens required. Zhang Heng's earthquake detector. Way back in 132 AD, Chinese inventor Zhang Heng created the world's first earthquake detector, a bronze vessel decorated with dragons and toads. When an earthquake struck, one of the dragons supposedly dropped a bronze ball into a toad's mouth, showing the direction of the quake. It even detected a quake 400 miles away, but to this day, no one knows exactly how it worked. The mechanism inside is still a mystery. The Vikings' Ulfbert swords. When archaeologists found these Viking blades, they were stunned. The metal was so pure, it shouldn't have existed until 800 years later. Some think the Vikings learned from Middle Eastern smiths who made Damascus steel. Others believe the technology came from Germany. But no one knows how the Vikings mastered it, or why so few of these swords exist. Ulfbert remains a legendary mystery in steel. The Iron Pillar of Delhi, the rust-proof wonder. This massive iron column in India has stood for over 1,600 years without rusting. Scientists can't agree on why. Some say it's Delhi's mild climate. Others point to the unique mix of iron with phosphorus and the absence of sulfur. Whatever the reason, this ancient engineering feat puts modern metallurgy to shame. The Phaistos disc, a clay spiral of secrets. Discovered in Crete in 1908, this 6-inch clay disc is covered in 241 stamped symbols arranged in a spiral. Some say it's a song, a prayer, even a prototype for a printing system. More recently, researchers suggested it's written in a Minoan language, possibly a hymn to a goddess. But we still don't know for sure. It's a riddle carved in clay. The Roman dodecahedron, the mystery toy or tool. Dozens of small bronze dodecahedrons have been found across Europe. They're 12-sided, perfectly shaped, and completely unexplained. Were they candle holders, dice, measuring devices, decorations? No ancient text even mentions them, leaving archaeologists scratching their heads. Whatever their use, the Romans clearly knew how to make geometry look cool. The stone spheres of Costa Rica. Across Costa Rica, giant stone balls, some perfectly round, have puzzled scientists for decades. We know how they were made, by chipping and grinding granite and limestone. But why? That's still unclear. They might have marked territories, served as symbols of power, or been part of astronomical alignments. Unfortunately, vandals moved most of them long ago, making it impossible to know their true purpose.